What up, Wholesale to Million family? Happy Thursday. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually sitting right here. I'm in Florida right now. I'm gonna run some comps. So basically, how it works is that we got one of our VA that filter the leads, and what the next step is now they send it over to me. I'm the one because I know the market. So what I'm doing right now, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna show you guys live how I run comparables live. All right, so you have any questions, comment in below. But I'm gonna run comps right now. So what I'm gonna do right now is the next step is once they have qualified the leads and filtered the leads, they set the appointment for my purchase manager to make the offer, and they also tag me in it. So I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna research the property, I'm gonna run comparables, and then I'm gonna calculate what's the offer price is. I'll set the offer price, and then I'll shoot it back over to my purchase manager so they can call the seller back to make the offer. So if you guys like this kind of video, and if it does add value to you, boom, smash the thumbs up. Haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG, go to Khang, KHANG.WTM. Okay, so I'm looking at a piece of property right now. You guys are not gonna be able to see it, but I'll be able to talk and walk you guys through this, okay? So the first thing that I look at is how many bedroom and bathroom. Okay, so this one is the 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,150 square feet. It has a 2-car garage. So now I'm gonna see if there's a mortgage. Okay, so there is nothing, just nothing. So the seller said as far as repair, nothing needed, just need to be paint. I doubt that, but let's see how new that property is. It looks pretty new. It looks like brand new construction, and as far as in price goes, there is no asking price for this. So it seems like the seller doesn't have any asking price for this. What this tells me is this lead is not hot. So right off the bat, I know this lead is not hot. I mean, I'm showing you guys live exactly how I analyze, exactly how I look at a deal, and quickly know if the seller's motivated, if there is something here for us to make the money. So if you guys like this kind of video, boom, I don't know why I did this, because I did the first time on Instagram. So if you guys like it, smash the thumbs up. New to the channel, smash the subscribe button, man. Join the Wholesale to Million family, where I take you wherever I go, wholesale wherever I am, because we're doing it virtually, man. And for those of you who don't know, I'm running a 2K web class. Hold on a second, I need to find comps of this property. So right off the bat, when I look at this property, I look at the pictures. I saw it on Zillow here. It pops up. It looks like brand new constructions, if not only a couple years old. So to me, this one is not a deal, but I'm gonna look at it anyway and see what we got going on here. And you guys will be like, well, Khang, normally do you put in an offer? In this case, yes, I would have the purchase manager shoot an offer anyway, because you just never know. All right, I mean, if you don't shoot an offer, the seller's gonna say no anyway. So they said that on the comments section, they said that the seller just wants an offer, so we're just gonna shoot an offer. So now I'm looking at the one that is right across from it. It's sold for $297, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,600 square feet. And I'm telling you, man, if you guys like this kind of video, if you want me to do more of it, and it does add value to you, you gotta let me know. Comment in and let me know. Because otherwise I don't know what you like and what you don't like. And a lot of times what I thought is like, they don't really need this, but then I did a video, you guys seem to like it, but to me I do it so much, whereas like you know what I'm saying, like I thought it doesn't worth any value, but I guess it does. So so you need to let me know what you like and what you don't like. So this one sold for $297. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1,600 square feet. So it's bigger than the one that we look at. The one that we look at for comparable is a 3.2, and it's only 1,100 square feet. So now, right off the bat, I know that our property that we're looking at is not more than $297. So now I gotta look for anything less than $297. So if anything like $300, I'm not gonna even look at it, because I know that ours not gonna be more than that. Here's a $290. Okay, so this one here is very like similar to ours. So let me see here. Okay, it does not have granite countertop, but it's like it looks new. So let me see what year it's built. It's built in 2009. It does not have granite countertop, but man, it's nice. It's like paint on the outside. Yep, tile, I think it's tile, yep, tile flooring in the kitchen. Okay, so they just didn't up, it does not have stainless steel. It does not have tile surround sound, right? Tile surround in the bathrooms. Okay, so this one I would say nice, but not like super nice. Not all bells and whistle. So this one sold for $290. So now the next thing that I'm looking at, I'm gonna go back to the one that sold for $297, and I'm gonna look at some pictures because earlier I didn't look at pictures. Okay, so the one, the $297 looks very standard. Does have stainless steel, but the countertop is like one of those cardboard or something, so it's not granite. Bathroom is just normal. So now the next thing that trigger in my head is that maybe in this neighborhood it doesn't need granite countertop or stainless steel appliance. You guys, some of this thing is extremely important. Like you need to know. Because if you keep on hunting for granite countertop, maybe it's not. Like it doesn't need granite countertop. So I'm looking at another one that sold for $324. Okay, and the one that sold for $324, let me look at some pictures and see if it does have granite countertop. Okay, so this one does have granite countertop, does have stainless steel appliances. Let me see the bathroom. I'm looking at the bathroom right now. Does not have tile surround. Okay, so this one here is a built in 2017. Okay, it's a 4-bedroom, almost 3-bath, 1,600 square feet, and it's sold for $320. It's pending right now. Actually, it's pending for $325. It's on the market for 45 days. Okay, so let me see here. So there's one right now that's on the market, but this one is $3,000. Okay, so that's not similar to ours. So I can tell you right now that our property would not need granite countertop. I would comps this one. I would comps this one at $290. All right, at $290, just like the one that's down the street, which doesn't have granite countertop, but it's nice. Okay, so now to me the rehab is not going to be as much as if it does have granite countertop and tile surround bathroom and all that. So I'm going to comp. So ours is going to be $290. So now I'm going to take, hold on a second, I'm going to go and get my calculator here. So I'm going to go 290 minus 30%. All right, that's the discount. That puts at 203 minus, let me see what years are built. Hold on a second. I think ours that we're looking at is fairly new as well. It's probably got to be in like to 2009 as well. 2008. So ours in 2008. So now I'm gonna go back. So that's the one that I look at is a very identical comps. So I'm gonna go, and it probably doesn't, I would say maybe like 15K in repair, because the seller said it doesn't need anything, but I'll just put 10. I'll just put 10. Okay? Because it doesn't need all the bells and whistles. So that put us 193. So which means I gotta be under 193. So if I want to make 20K, I'll put in 20. So I gotta be under 173. So on this here, I'm gonna put, so right now I'll put in the estimated ARV. I'll put in 290, and then I'll just put in, and then I gotta put in standard condition. All right, so that way when I go back, I know standard condition. Like all of these, you guys has to be on your CRM, and then offer price. Now I'm gonna put offer price. Did I say 173? Okay, I'll just put 170. How's it going? And then I would do another one at 25% off. So that's the 30% off. So that is probably the lowest where I'll start. And now I need to figure out what's the highest I can go. So 290 minus 30%. Oh my God, I got a text message. So, oh, whoa. Okay, hold on a second. So that's the lowest I'll go. Now I got to figure out what's the highest I can pay. So 290 minus 25%. Man, I mean, who else does this for you, man, besides the King Kong? Come on, man. So now I'm at 217, and then I just need to say 10 in repairs. So now I gotta be under 207 if I want to make anything. So the highest I will go on this is 195. So that gives me like a 15K spread. So I'll go 195 is the highest I'll go on this. Boom, done. Now I'm gonna go back, and now I'm gonna set the offer for my purchase manager to call back and make the offer. So okay, done, and then I'm gonna move on to the next one. And for those of you who don't know, I'm running a 2K web class happening on September 28th. All right, September 28th. I'm taking on 20 people and spend the whole entire day with them on a web class. So if you don't know about it, man, I'm telling you, it's a game changer. It will, like that day, I will share with you everything that I got. So all the tools, all the systems, all the strategies, all the company, like my whole entire business system, blueprint, like everything. And I'll sit down and I'll work with you on it. And but basically, I'll give you everything that you needed, man, to start off on the right foot. It does cost $2,000 per person or per couple. So if you want to sign up, shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com. I'm taking on only 20 people. This is the third time I'm running it, just because everyone's like, hey, Khang, can you do another one? So I'm looking at this one right now. But man, it's not for everyone, but for those of you who's like lost, confused, overwhelmed, stressing out, or maybe you've done a couple deals, but you don't know where to go, I'm gonna help you. I wanna be your GPS, and I'll help you unlock anything that's holding you back to get to the next level, because I'm gonna help you put a system together, starting off on the right foot, man. Okay, so this one here, 2012. Okay, so this one here, it said it sold in 2012 for $179, and the seller is asking. There's a mortgage of $200,000 that's owed. The seller's asking, the seller asking $340, and the seller thinks that the property's worth $340. So when I look at that, I really don't see any motivation in it. And the picture of the house looks pretty new. But I'm gonna see if the seller is right or not. So let me see here. So I'm looking at this one here. Yeah, so I can tell you right now, the seller overestimated what their property's worth. So on here, in this case, let me see here, 2,400 square feet, and then in this case here, I'll put. So as far as my offer goes, I'll just tell them to say, seller owes more than what we can afford to buy it for. So this one we have no offer because the seller owes way more than what the property's value at, and there's just no room for us to do anything on the property. And I don't do creative financing. I don't do anything. I don't do that. I like to wholesale nice and clean, straight out, straight cash. Once you're done with it, you're out of the pictures. You don't get involved. Okay. Okay. So here's the next one. So these are all the offer that's going to happen today. Okay, so I'm looking at this one right now. Can you guys hear me? So I'm looking at this one right now. It's a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,600 square feet. Got a bunch of people around. So let me see here. So this one here is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,600 square feet. The next thing I look at is that is there any garage? They didn't have the information, so let me see here. So I'm gonna look up and see if I have any garage. Just look at the pictures and let's see. This is weird. Okay, hold on a second. So I need to get the square footage. This is a big. So the seller said that the property's only 2,600 square feet, but when I look on the taxes, it said it's 3,600 square feet. It sold in 2018 for $300,000. So to me, I should have known. I look at the name, and yeah. So the name is Asian. No deal. So I'm not gonna even. Yeah. So when I look at it. Oh, yep. They just recently bought it now, 2018. So this one is, they owe 300-something thousand on it. Sellers. So this is the no deal. Seller owes more than what the property is worth. So what kind of question do you guys have? So this one here, the sellers owe more than what the property's worth. So that's what I'm gonna put in. They recently bought it back in 2018 for $300,000. Look, it's only been like a year. There's no way that the property's worth more than, yeah, so and they're Asian. There's no way I'm gonna do a deal with them. Okay, so oh my God, there's a lot of stuff need to be done. Okay, you guys have any questions? Comment below and let me see. What service or program do you use to find the property for your callers to call? I'm not sure what you mean, Samantha. Whoever that is. Who's that? Santana. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Is there anything that you can do with a property that is in a life estate? I'm not sure what you mean, bro. Like probate? Like you mean like a probate process or like an estate process? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, man. I mean, the biggest thing is what you need to do is find out who's the executor and who has the power of attorney to sell the property, and then work with them to see if the price. Yeah, like none of these are deals. This one is a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 3,100 square feet, 3-car garage attached. First mortgage amount, and after I'm done with this, what I'm going to share with you guys is a tip that I took away from a master class yesterday, having a meeting. I'll share with you guys what that is, and I think it's going to help a lot of you guys out, because I think a lot of you, when you're starting out, you're really confused of what you're looking at, and you're getting too distracted. Okay, so this one has a mortgage of $260. Seller estimate ARV to be $550, but asking price is $230. Okay, I see something here that is weird. Okay, so basically they're asking a lot, because there's a mortgage of $260, but their asking price is $230, and I guess when they say $230 that's the walk away. Like that's how much they want to walk away. So this is probably another no deal. But I'm gonna look it up really quick. Here's the one that is it's a nice house, sold for $600,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 3,200 square feet. Let me see what R is. R is a 4,230. Yep, so very similar, 3-car garage. The seller estimated to be $550, and this one here sold for $600. Okay, so I'm gonna look at another one just to confirm it, right? Okay, here's another one sold for $525, 3,000 square feet, 4-bed, 2-bath. So let me look at this one and the other one. Let's see what's the difference. I know this is not a deal already. These are nice house, like super nice. Like it doesn't need anything. This one has granite countertop, does have stainless steel appliances. Like very like. Okay, so let me look at the other one, and this one's built in. Like now I also got to look at the year built. Okay, it's built in 2005, and the reason why I look at the year built is to see if it's in the 80s and it looks super nice. You know that people have done like, you know, major renovation with it to put it in that kind of condition. This one has granite countertop. So I'm basically telling you guys, as I'm doing this, I'm walking you guys through like my process, like my thought process of when I look at these property. It's very important, man. This one sold for $600, but it's a 4.3, 3,200 square feet, so it's bigger. It has an extra larger square footage. Has an extra bathrooms, I think. Let me see what ours is. Yeah, has an extra bathroom, but I don't. Let me see why that one sold for $6 and the other one sold for $525. Okay. I know it's not a deal, but at least this will help you guys out. Why? Because they're literally like maybe like a couple house apart. So I want to know why. And now what you do is you would have to read the descriptions. That's how you know why. Because they're not that far apart as far as in, you know what I mean, like as far as in square footage and bedroom and bathroom, because this one is a 4, they're very similar that you can comps. So now what I'm doing is I'm reading the descriptions, why the other one sold for $600 and this one sold for $525. OMG, honey, stop the car. This is it. The stunning 2-story home is a large corner lot neighborhood from the backyard and lavish 5-piece bath, amazing fence, plus the Mount Baker, Mount some view. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at the other one and see why. Oh, okay, so this one only has 2-car garage. Okay, hold on a second. So here's what I found. Okay, so the one that sold for 600 has a 3-car garage. Let me see the inside. Let me see if it's even newer. Nope, similar year built. So it has an extra 1-car garage, and normally that's about 10,000 extra car garage. But let me see the inside. So it does have granite, does have stainless steel appliances. Okay, so it also has an updated bathroom. So the bathroom is super nice compared to the other one. It's very, very standard. And then let me see what else. I think this one is more of a custom. I think this one is more of a custom homes versus the other one, and that's why you see the price different. And I will share with you guys, like, don't look at, okay, hold on a second. So I'm going to go back to the other one, look at it again. Yeah, so the other one is custom. It has a staircase rail that comes in like this, like way nicer, right, way nicer. So that's the reason why this one sold for $525. The other one sold for $6. So I'm gonna go and look at the pictures of whatever ours is. Yeah, so ours is gonna compare to the $525. So I would agree with the seller on this, that if you updated the bathroom, maybe you can get the $550, so estimate ARV. But let me see here. Oh, so ours built in 1978. Okay. Wait, is that the same one? Hold on a second. I'll make sure I look at the same one. Okay, that's not the same one. Hold on. Because now I'm also going to look at year built. Because obviously everyone around it is new. So I know this one got to be new too. Like, got to be in the 2000. Okay, so ours in 2004, very similar to the other one. So what I'm going to do is, I would say that it's probably worth $525. Not $550, $525. Just like the other one is. But that means it doesn't need the major updates. It doesn't need a lot of work updating. Does that make sense, you guys? So now I'm going to construct the offer really quick. The seller owes $230 on it, so which means there is room. That's why I'm looking at it now. No, the seller owes $260. Okay, so we're going to make an offer. So $525. So I'm going to go 30% discount. That put us at $367. And it's probably, I'm just gonna say maybe 15,000, even if it's new paint or something. Just put 15. So okay, so the lowest I will go is 3. So I gotta be below 350, 352.5, because that's what the buyer would buy it at. So I'm gonna go in and I'll put in offer price. So I'll put 320. Wait, 350, 325. Yeah, 325. Okay, so that's our lowest. And then now, what's the highest that we can offer? Because I have buyers that's willing to buy at 25%. That's why. So now I'm gonna go in and put 525 minus 25%. Boom. 392.3 minus, let's just say 15K. Boom, so 387. So which means I can go up to all the way, so 378. Is that what I put? 378. So I can go up all the way to 350. So that's the lowest our offer is 325. Our highest is 350. And I think that I'm gonna be done for this. Okay, so now what I'm doing, so pretty much you guys, my day really spending, like I really spend my day on, so for wholesaling, I'll share with you guys like where I spent my majority of my time. So that way, so you guys understand that having a team, having a system in place is extremely important. You know, you don't have to do all the work. Okay, so that will be it. Hold on a second. Yep. Okay, so that will be it. So okay, so what I do now is that once there is a once once one of our VA qualify the leads, it will send over as to set offer, and then I'll be tagged into it with as to set offer, and then I'll be tagged into it with the purchase manager, and then I'll go in there. I am still the one that's going to run the comps because I know the market and it doesn't take me very long to do it. So I run the comps, I figure out what we want, what we want to offer, then I'll set the offer, then I'll send it back to the purchase manager for them to go in, call the seller back, make the offer that I've already constructed. Exactly what it is, right? I already told them what numbers, and then all they need to do is they're gonna start low, and then they're gonna come up to wherever I said the max will be. And then once, whether it's locked up or not, or doesn't locked up, if it locks up, then now it pushes over to my transactional coordinator. So my transactional coordinator will reach out to them, right? Follow up on making sure that they can get the get the contract back. They send it to the title company, and then they're gonna start marketing the deals and try to find the buyer for it. I mean, our whole entire system, you guys, is extremely simple. So let me share with you what I learned, right? That I think that's going to help a lot of you guys that are starting out from the mastermind yesterday. And that is, for those of you who's starting out, you know, like stop looking for high end property. Look for the cookie cutter, and high end property. Look for the cookie cutter. Look for the cookie cutter. And now if you're gonna move into a virtual market, here's what I'm gonna recommend. I'm gonna recommend you that do not go into a market that house price are different by streets. Like you want them to be pretty much, you want them like, how do I say it? For example, okay, so hopefully you guys will be able to help me out with this. So you know how when you go into a market and then you look at a house, you know how when you go into a market and then you look at a house on like in a certain neighborhood, but then the next street, like this house here will be 50,000, and the next street over it'll be like 300,000 or 200,000. You know what I'm saying? Or like if you're gonna go into a virtual market, that is just too tough of a market to try to figure it out, right? It's harder to run comps. So you want to go into a market that are like, and this is what I talk in the 2K web that are like, and this is what I talk in the 2K web class. And if you don't know this, I'm telling you, you're gonna waste a ton of time. So you want to go into a market that when you run comparables, that in a neighborhood that it's all very similar. So which means if you pull up a house and if there's house in that neighborhood that are sold like similar to that, like the price should be exactly the same. Like it should be consistent. It shouldn't be from one street to the next street. Also, price is completely different. Like you get a house here for like 10,000, you jump over to the next street, it becomes like a $300,000 house. So I recommend if you go into a virtual market, like you stay away from that and stick with the cookie cutter, man. The cookie cutter house, right? No custom homes, man. No vacant lot, no high ends. Dude, just stick with the normal single family home, okay? So anyways, so for normal single family home, okay? So anyways, so for those of you who are starting out, who like don't know, like you're being directed everywhere, I'm telling you, dude, just stay focused. Stick with the cookie cutter single family home. Okay, so anyways, I hope you guys like this, and what time is it? I think I'm gonna have to run into class now. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, I'm running a 2K web class happening on September 28th. It's 2,000 per person or per couple, so maybe you have a business partner. But let me tell you what's going to happen on that day is I'm going to share with you. So the King Kong script is included, the Lawn Super Marketing Blueprint is included, and it's already valued at 2,000 bucks. And listen, I'm going to share with you all the tips, all the tools, all the strategies, all the company, all the systems, all of our marketing plan that we're currently doing right now to help you to start generating leads and start closing deals, man. But before you pull the trigger, let me tell you, and let me be real with you, that it's going to take work. This is not an easy peasy game. Dude, to be an entrepreneur, to create your own life, create your own future, living your life on your own term, it's not going to be easy. It's going to require you a massive amount of work and massive amount of sacrifice. And when you start out, man, you are going to bleed. some of you think this is an easy game. This is not an easy game. But on that day, what I'm doing is I'm going to help you cutting down your learning curve. I'm going to shorten it up for you because you don't need to try to figure out all the puzzle. I'll give it all to you on that day. You just need to put in the work. Like, you need to call the company up. You need to set up the time with them. You need to download stuff. You need to upload stuff. Like you just need to start putting the puzzle together. But I'll give you all the puzzle. Does that make sense? So basically, instead of spending the next 6 months trying to figure it out, the next year trying to figure out how to put a team, how to put a system together, I'm gonna give it to you and share it to you all on that day, holding nothing back. I'm not gonna upsell you anything like you go to a seminar, man. I'm gonna spend a whole entire day with you, giving you everything that you needed to take your life, your business to the next level. And this is not for everybody. It's only for those of you who say, Khang, I'm just sick and tired of where I'm at, man. I don't want to look back 6 months later or a year later and felt like I haven't gone anywhere, or felt like I'm barely moving the needle. Or for some of you, maybe you've done a deal or 2 deals, but you're not getting consistent deal. Like, you're not closing consistent deal. And I'm telling you, if you're not, there's something wrong. Your marketing is off. Maybe you're spending too much money on marketing right now. Maybe the company that you're using to pull the list right now is costing you too much money. I'm telling you, we don't use list source anymore. We have saved, because of going to the mastermind, man, we have saved over 100,000 just in a year. Okay? But there are tips, there are strategies, there are companies that I'm going to share with you that will take your life, your business to the next level. And then also too is I will help you analyze your market, analyze any deals you're currently working on or previous deal, whatever it is. And I also going to help you come up with a marketing plan specifically just for you, like a marketing plan just for you to go and execute. But you got to listen to me, that you will have to put in the work. And this is not an easy game. Dude, it's not for everybody. But here's what I can tell you. If you give up today, guess what? You're gonna be stuck working for a 9 to 5 for somebody else for the rest of your life. You must be able to freaking compress and sacrifice the short term. It's gonna be freaking painful. Dude, when my wife and I first started in this real estate business, when I tell you blood, sweat, and tears, everything. Blood, sweat, and tears. Like literally blood, sweat, and tears, man. I got into the real estate game. I got scammed. Obviously paying for mentor, paying for, like, I pay for whatever it is to get the education, to get the knowledge, because I was an action taker. And I got into the whole fix and flip game, man. Dude, I was down underneath the house, work like because the contractor messed up, I have to climb into the attics. And there's a big nails that sticks out, and I scraped my hand like this, and blood was going down, man. I still crawling in the attics, trying to freaking hook the vent and get it done, because the inspection day, the guy was going to come out and inspect it and passed it, because he needs to see that to pass the inspection. And all my contractors just kind of blew off, like didn't it? I went up there, climbed, got a nail, and I was bleeding. I was still crawling in there, man, just getting it done. I'm telling you, dude, you got to be willing to do whatever it takes. At the beginning, you must suck it up and do whatever it takes, and you got to push through. And I'm telling you that this journey is not going to be easy. But once you figure out the process, dude, your life is gonna be like, you're not gonna spend the rest of your life, man, working for somebody else, 9 to 5. You get to enjoy, the long term. If you can sacrifice the short term pain, dude, you're gonna basically finally a day where you get to, right, eat the fruit of your labor, man. So now, obviously, the wife and I, we can be anywhere. Like, we can stay here for another week, another month, like, So some of our guys in the mastermind, they do the fix and flip game, and they said, so when are you guys going back? I was like, well, we're going back Sunday, but it doesn't really matter. We can stay here for another week. We can stay here another month if you want, So once dude, like everybody, like, let me tell you this, everybody in the mastermind right now is converting hard to virtual wholesaling, because they see. Let's listen. There's some guys in here, some guys and gals in the masterminds, also virtual like us. Dude, they're freaking killing the game, because they understand if you can take on one market, dude, nothing can hold you back. Why can you take on 3, 4 to 5? And it's all about scaling. It's all about putting the team and a system in place. Once you get the right team, once you get the right system in place, it's really, man, the sky is the limit. Dude, making as much as you want, as little as you want, the choice is yours. It's all about building the business around the It's all about building a business around the lifestyle you want. And here's another thing I want to tell you guys. This is like an inside thing. So shh, don't tell anyone. Listen to me. Extremely important. Because I caught myself when I first started out. When you watch people on YouTube, like me, on Instagram, listen. Listen to me. Very, listen. Not everybody showing you whatever it is, but they're actually doing it. One more thing. When you see them, right? Listen. Building a business, when they tell you they have this big multi-million-dollar company, yada yada, doesn't mean they're profiting. I'm telling you this because this is just an inside thing. Doesn't mean they're profiting. Dude, it's extremely important, man. Like you see people run like, oh, they got a big team and dude, doesn't mean they're profiting. I'm telling you this because I go to the masterminds and I hear the stories, okay? Doesn't mean that. You need to focus on your game, man. Focus on building the business around the lifestyle that you want. Do not chase after, do not compete with somebody. Oh, they're building this, oh, why am I here? But let me tell you, you might have the better life, right? You might actually, you have a better life and you don't work as much and maybe you're in a better shape. I'm just telling you that. But when you see it on the outside, like when you just look in, like you cannot tell. But on the inside, it's freaking crumble. I'm just sharing that with you, okay? So just focus on your goals, man. Focus on your dreams. Focus on the lifestyle that you want and build a business around that lifestyle. Do not look at somebody and say, oh, I want to do exactly the same. But you don't know if that makes sense, all right? I hope that makes sense. Because I tell you, when I first started, I watched people and I said, oh my God, like I want to build that multi-million. I want to do like them and I see them like this and that. But when I realized that, and let me tell you one more thing, is that I was so trying to compete, not compete, but I was like, oh, like I look at where I'm at and I was like, well, you know, I only making, for like this is when I first started, I was only making like 30,000, like netting. I was like, oh, I'm only netting 30,000 a month. And these guys are doing a couple $100K a month or whatever it is. They're crushing it. But then I started to realize they were only netting 50,000 a month or 60,000 a month. Like, I'm not that far away. So does that make sense? Because even though they have a big business, but they also have a massive overhead, like a huge overhead. So that's why I'm telling you right now, our business is freaking, like man, because our let me tell you our overhead. So our overhead is really, so our overhead beside marketing is only $10,000 because we run them off of VAs. We run off of VAs, so overhead is only 10,000, and right now we have about, I think 7 or 8 VAs on our team, and we're pumping out 230 or so a month. And some of these guys and gals are pumping out $500,000 to $1 million a month, but their overhead is humongous, man, because they're paying their employee $50,000 a year, $30,000 a year, $70,000 a year, plus a 10% or whatever commission. So anyways, so that's what I want to share that with you, man. But everyone right now, I've noticed, are getting into, are trying to get into the virtual wholesaling, and we're actually having a couple meeting with them because they want to build the same business model that we're having. So what we're doing is that we're training up we obviously going to train up some VA and then help them set up the business, but obviously there's going to be a price to it. So a lot of them right now are fix and flip, but they also want to have a little side, like I would say, so their main thing is like the whole fix and flip, but they also want the side, like basically anything that they get from wholesaling is just cherry on top until whichever ones grow bigger, then they decrease the other one because like does that make sense, you guys? So they're fix and flip in their current market, but they want to build a side biz for the virtual wholesaling in a completely different market because they have the capital, right? They have the capital to put a system and put a team in place, and they already know how it works. They just need somebody that already done it, right? And that's what we're doing. So we're gonna have a couple of meeting with a couple of them because they want the exact same model that we're doing. It's like sending out your market, have one gal that filters or qualify the leads. One is the purchase manager, one is the transactional coordinator, which sells the deal, lock the deal, qualify the leads. Qualify the leads, lock the deal up, and then sell the deal. Dude, our model is extremely simple, and that's why I'm gonna share with you and how you can just duplicate it, okay? And I'm going to share with you all the tools, all the company that we're doing right now, what marketing is working the best for us right now, that generate us the best and the most efficient results, right? Like money versus like putting out X amount and what kind of return are we getting. Like we're going to share with you exactly what is currently working right now. That's what I'm going to share with you on that day. The 2K web class happened on September 28th. I'm sharing with you what is currently working for us right now, what we're doing, what we're using, what system we're working. I'll give you the whole entire layout just for you to copy and duplicate. But after the class, you have to walk away and understand that you must put in the work and your marketing must stay consistent. And if you can do that for me, please, the results will come. Just trust me. The result will come. It might seem like it's picking up slow, and it's not, but I promise you that the results will show up. You need to have the faith, you need to believe in the game plan that we come up with for each other, and you need to stay consistent. 1 month go by, 2 months go by, 3 months you go by, you start questioning. And I'm telling you that it will work if you just keep on pushing through, because some of you only have $100 or $200 to market and you expect to get the result right away. And I'm telling you, you're setting yourself up for failure, because now you get discouraged because you want it to happen right away, and then you start coming up with your own game plan. But I'm telling you, I'm giving you a game plan that is working, that I know is working, that I know it will produce you results. That's what I share with John, that's what I share with Alex, etc. That's why I'm sharing, but they stay consistent. And you guys are losing the faith, you're losing the belief, you're losing the trust on the game plan that we come up with, and you start watching somebody else and you start redirecting, and then you go through the trial and the error and the testing. I've already done that for you. So you just need to stay consistent and work on the time that you have. You need to work on your talking skill, your communication skill with the seller, which I already provide you with the Khang script, which is free. It's included in the 2K web class. The super marketing blueprint is included in the 2K web class, man. I'm giving it all to you for free, including you get to spend the whole entire day with me to ask any questions. Where can I find the more information? Tony, the 2K web class is only for 20 people. It's happening on September 28th. It's $2,000 per person or per couple. So maybe you have a business partner. You don't have to travel anywhere. You can be at the comfort of your own home. You just need to be able to get online, and I'll share with you everything, man, like everything from A to Z. So whether you have done a deal or you haven't done any deal, I'll help you to get you start generating leads. If you want to stay in your own market, I'll show you how to dominate it. If you want to go into a virtual market, I'll help you pick a new market, and I'll share with you exactly what you need to do from A to Z. My goal is for you to walk away with, unlock everything that's holding you back, and give you a clear plan, dude, like a GPS. So you punch in, you be like, Khang, here's where I'm at, man. Here's where I want to go. Dude, I will show you how to get there, because I have all the tools, I have all the companies, I have all the strategies. I've been there, done it, so I'll know exactly what you need to do. Dude, I start out with a few $100 to market. Now we're spending 30 to 40 G's a month in marketing. We're cranking out 230 or 235 a month this year so far, on an average, 230, 235. So if you're trying to get to that 10,000 a month, 50,000 a month, dude, I'll show you exactly what you need to do to start scaling. If you just want to get your first wholesale deal, learn the process, because once you know how to do one, I promise you it's all just rinse and repeat. But what I'm sharing with you on that day is I'm giving you everything that I currently have right now in our business. So all the company that you have to try to figure out, oh my God, where do I go get this? Where do I go get this? Who do I hook up with? What company do I use? I'm giving it to you all on that day to help you cut down the time, cut down your learning curve, cut down the time where you have to spend to figure it out, because you pay for the info, you pay for the knowledge, and that's what I'm gonna give you on that day. And it's gonna be a whole entire day event. My goal is for each and every single one of you to walk away with and say, Khang, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, I got everything I needed. There's no upsell, there's no upscales, there's no up nothing, dude. I'll give it all to you on that day, period. So if you're lost, you're confused, you're stressing out, you're overwhelmed, let me help you, man. Let me help you unlock it. Let me help you unlock anything that's holding you back. Let me be your missing link to your puzzle, because I've already been there. And I'm showing you everything that's working, so you don't have to try to figure this out. So I don't know. So let's see if you guys have any questions. So if that's you I'm talking to, shoot an email over to wholesale2millions@gmail.com, subject 2K web class with your full name. And we will send you a link to make the payment. Can you send you a link to make the payment? But you guys have any questions, either regarding running comps, regarding the 2K web class, whatever that is, if anything I can answer, man, I'm more than happy to answer. But I'm telling you, once you're able to virtually wholesale, dude, you're not gonna go back. Like, you know, if you can do it there, you can do it anywhere. So all of our whole entire teams, the VAs are in the Philippines, and my wife and I, whether we're at home in our own states, or whether I'm in another country, or whether I'm in this states or another states, it doesn't really matter. I'm doing the exact same thing. All I need is a laptop, all I need is my phone, and I'm ready to rock and roll, baby. So I'll show you how to do this business, man, on that day. Any questions, you guys? If you haven't followed me on Instagram, hit me up on IG. Go to Khang, Khang dot like a period WTM. So if you're up, if you want to sign up for the 2K web class, I promise you, listen, it's not for everybody, but if this is what you guys are seeking for, if this is what you're seeking for, you're like, Khang, dude, I'm done, bro. Like, I'm sick and tired with where I'm at, bro. I'm done, man. I'm ready to freaking change my life, and I'm committed, and I'm ready, and I understand that this is not gonna happen overnight. I understand that I'm gonna have to freaking bleed. I understand that I have to go and put in the hard work, but you're gonna give me all the info, then that is for you. It's not for the one that said, Khang, like, are you gonna do the push-up for me? Are you gonna do the work? No, I'm not, man. And it's not gonna happen overnight. It's for those of you who understand this, man. I really don't want to see you waste your money going into it thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get off from it, and all of a sudden the next day I'll make a deal, or the next 20 days I'll make a deal, the next 15 days I'll make 30K. No, man. Dude, you're dude, this is the real world, man. I'm giving you the real thing. Now, when you got the information, can you walk away 30 days later and do a deal? Yes, it's possible. But I don't want, like, I'm not gonna pitch you that, man. I'm not gonna pitch you, dude, I'm not gonna pitch you that. Right? What I'm gonna pitch you is, I'll pitch the one that said, Khang, I am ready, I'm committed, bro. I'm just sick and tired of wasting my time, my life, looking back and felt like I haven't gone anywhere because I'm still in the process of trying to figure this out. I will have everything unfigured for you on that day. But you need to put in the work, and you need to trust the game plan, and you need to stay with me and stay consistent on your marketing. And I promise you the result will come. For those of you who think this is a get rich quick, this is an overnight success, dude, do not even waste your money. Do not even spend the 2K. Do not even get on the web class with me, dude. It's just a waste of time. I'm just being real with you, man. Because I really don't want you to walk away and say, oh, Khang, I thought the 2K web class, it been like 15 days in, it been 30 days in, I haven't got any deal. Dude, bro, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, it's not an overnight, but it's a game changer. If you're willing to put in the work and stay consistent, I'm giving you everything already. You just need to now put in the work. The work is whether you have a few $100 to market, but just stay consistent on your marketing. When you have some downtime, focused on talking and communicating with sellers. So when you get that call coming in, you will, boom, dominate it. Okay. Anyways, you guys, if you have any questions, just comment in below. But if the 2K web class is exactly what you're looking for, I promise you, man, it's gonna take your life. It'll be a game changer because I'm sharing with everything with you. All right. So, anyways, until next time, take care, you guys, and remember this, man. I want you to really remember this. Dude, some of you are watching too many people. You're watching too many people. You get distracted. All right, and you're not focused on your own game. Stay focused, man. Until next time, you guys, take care and ciao.